What's good with y'all, man? Today we are going to be running through a shoe collection video. We might as well get straight into it, but first I am going to put a disclaimer here. I am not including hoop shoes and like basic shoes like my work shoes or like the one pair of running gym shoes that I have. Those, I don't know where they're at, but the work shoes are just a Walmart pair of non-slip shoes, so we are not going to be showing those or any of my basketball shoes, because if I was showing my basketball shoes, that's a whole other shoe collection video. So if y'all want that, let me know. But we will start off simple with the shoe collection review. Let's get into it. First off, gotta start basic. Just calm y'all down for a little bit. We've got the Forces. Now, yes, I do have shoe trees in my shoes because I don't want them to crease, obviously. They're gonna crease over time if you wear your shoes, but if you put crease protectors in them, it extends the life way more. So, if you use crease protectors, be smart. Next, we'll just go with my Blue Man clogs. Things were like $30. I'm not spending $170 on the Birkenstock ones when I'm not gonna wear them too much. And it's a freaking piece of cork. Yeah. One of my more recent pickups, we have our white Asics. I wear these a lot. Super comfortable. I needed just like a basic shoe that I can wear with simple stuff. Besides the Forces, because the Forces obviously ain't the most comfortable shoe in the world. So, got those. Another pair of beaters. My Yeezy 700s. I pretty much wear these anywhere if I'm trying to throw like not a fit on, but if I want to dress semi-nice and still have a shoe that's not shitty in a sense, I'll throw those on just because they're all black. I'm just going to show these because they're here. These are my old work shoes, Giannis's. Never really wore them much to hooping because I wasn't the biggest fan of them. And they just kind of turned into a beater / outside work shoe type thing. We have our Easy 350 Statics. They are reflective. In case you're wondering, you're not going to be able to tell right now. I found out not too long ago that these are reps. I personally had no idea for the longest time until I got into like really reselling shoes and I legit checked them myself. Found out they were reps. My grandma bought them for me, so who knows where she got them from, but they are really good reps. I'm not gonna lie. Then we have our McQueens. They are a little dirty on the laces. I don't know if it's gonna show. I decided to wear them to the club last Halloween. I went as Jordan Belfort from Wolf of Wall Street and thought it was a good idea to wear white McQueens. These are also reps from Panda Buy. I was a little bit of a Panda Buy demon, as some would say. Or, not demon, Panda Buy angel. These are some new loafers that I just got off the TikTok shop. I don't really care for my loafers and my like dress shoes to be the designer brands and whatnot. Because, bro, I don't dress like that very often. So like when I do, it doesn't really matter to me if I have crazy type of shoes. And you're going to tell from my shoe collection, I don't like to spend a shit ton of money on some of these shoes. I have a lot of reps, okay? My whole collection, basically, after this is going to be reps. I also do have these Old Money loafers. The brand is called Old Money, by the way. You've probably seen them on TikTok shop. Just these type of loafers. This will be the last real pair of shoes that I show y'all. These Dunks right here. I don't remember what they're called. I think they're called the Racer Blues because the other ones... Actually, I don't remember, to be honest. I kind of wish I got the other ones that were the opposite of this, like the white here and then the blue here, like where the white. Basically the same exact shoe, but just reverse the colors. But I don't wear them too much anyways. I don't have a shit ton of blue stuff, and I'm already short enough, and Dunks literally is like walking barefoot on the ground, so I don't wear these too often, but we have them. Next, we will go with our Oreo 4s. Probably my least favorite pair of reps in terms of style and like how close it is to the actual shoe. I got these ones from a different website than I normally would. This, if you guys don't know what Jersey Frost is, it's a rep website for like mainly for Kobe's and like hoop sneakers. So I tried a couple of those out. They were pretty good, but you could tell they are a little bit off, so I don't really wear them too much to hoop in. More so like if I'm going to get a shoot around in or something like that, yeah, I'll throw them on. But if I'm like actually on like a serious hoop session, I'm really not wearing them like that. Except for one pair. One of the pairs of Kobe 6s I have is cool. But anyways, back on track. These were one of the more expensive pairs of reps I bought, since I bought them directly from the website and not from like a supplier, like a Panda Buy or AC Buy or anything like that. So these were like 140 bucks. Still way cheaper than I would pay for the real ones, and nobody's ever noticed. And it's my worst pair of reps. So, all right, next pair. I might get made fun of for this. I'm not gonna lie. I don't wear them too much unless I wear jeans that cover majority of the shoe. These are my Tims. Not sure if you can tell or not, but these are also reps. These are from DHgate. I will say DHgate's probably the least consistent website I've used in terms of buying reps from. Not that they're bad. Like, these ain't bad at all, especially if you cover majority of it up. You can't really tell that these are reps. The tongue's a little thick and doesn't like flop like the normal ones do. And just kind of the way the shoe is built. I don't have a real pair, so I can't tell you. And they're a lot lighter than the real ones, for sure. But I am going to get a real pair of black ones here soon. Next up, we have my Miharas. These, y'all, if you're into shoes, you probably know what these are. It's kind of like a designer brand, Mason Mihara. I like them just because they go with a lot, not gonna lie. I'm not a huge fan of the Converse and like band stylish shoe in terms of like comfortability wise. Kind of sucks, but they go with a lot. They're not terribly uncomfortable, so I can wear them with a good bit. These obviously are also reps. Like I said, everything else I'm showing you is gonna be reps. These were from DHgate. These are a little bit better than the Tims, I feel like. The only thing that I feel like is different is the white here has a little bit of like squish to it, and I believe on the real ones it's like a solid, like chunky, like rubber, like on real Converse. How this part would feel is how they are in the real ones, but on mine there is a little bit of give and squish to it. But other than that, they look real, so I wear them. Next, we have my LV skates. These were also from DHgate. Not a lot. The real ones of these on StockX is like $4 grand. I spent like $70 or $80, something like that. So they can kiss my ass. Although the person who shipped these tried to use a fake shipping label, and when it got to the post office, I had to end up paying the $20 or whatever it was anyways. So fuck y'all for that. But in terms of quality, these are some of the best quality reps that I have in my collection. Like, they're thick material, the laces are thick, everything seems pretty spot on. All of you can see inside the shoe the LV logos in there. Everything about them looks pretty legit for the most part, so I mess with them. Now we are getting to the goodies. We have my Chunky Dunkies. These do have, I don't know if you can see, but you can feel like the fur on them, like it moves with your finger. I feel like probably not as much as the real ones do, but it does have the fur on it. A lot more comfortable than my real Dunks, because these are SBs. If you know anything about SBs, it's basically like a more comfortable version of the regular Dunks. It has like more padding and whatnot. So yeah, I can't remember if I got these from Panda Buy or not, but super clean, super comfortable. Even the laces pretty thick, thicker than the normal laces. Yeah, I don't wear them too often because, like, what the hell am I going to match with these? Maybe my style's just not there yet, but I don't have a shit ton of clothes that I can, like, just throw anything on with these crazy colors, but I like them. They're comfortable. Next up, we're going to go Black Cats. These are probably my most worn shoe out of the last couple that I've been getting from over there, just because they can go with a lot. I like black personally, so I wear them a good bit. If I know I'm going somewhere where they're not going to get extremely dirty, I'll rock them. If I think that my shoes are going to get dirty, I'll rock the 700s that I showed earlier, but those Black Cats were a lot. Also, forget where I got these. I think it was Panda Buy, but I'm not too sure. Getting into my top 2 shoes, my last 2 that I'm going to show. We have the Jordan 4 Off-White Sails. These things are extremely tough. I really just need more stuff that's like a beige color. Super tough shoe. Nice bottoms. They did come with the box, and most of these came with the box and the laces. If it's supposed to come with extra laces, so they have laces that's like this mint like green color, but I kind of like the tan ones for now. So yeah, these extremely tough. I've always wanted these, so once I found out some good rep plugs, had to get these in. On to my favorite Jordan shoe all time. We have the Guava Ice Union 4s. I'm not gonna lie, bro, I love these things. The only hard thing is with the colorway, once again, I just don't have a lot of clothes that can fit with this shoe specifically. It's just tough to match these colors from what I have. I just need to get a bigger wardrobe, to be honest, but no, I actually love these shoes, to be honest. Easily favorite shoe in my collection, by far. Always wanted these. Had to go and cop them. The Guava Ice 4s. Everything looks legit. You can do that. Back tab test. I hope you guys realize that that little back tab heel test is not legit whatsoever. Every single pair of shoes I just showed you will pass that test, and they are all fake. So, but yeah, these favorite pair by far. Now chat, that concludes our shoe collection video. So, let me know what you think in the comments. Rate it 1 through 10. If you think I should do a hoop shoe collection review, let me know. I'll do it. And other than that, I don't really got much to say.